welcome to a very much so long overdue video of a get ready with me. Welcome to 12 days of Christmas. I have been meaning to put this out, get you all ready for the year, and I've been asked many times how to do a red lip. How do you do your red lip? How do you do your red lips? Well, today, baby, we're gonna show you a full face, and also how to do my very special own red lip. Okay, if you don't know, check on it. Okay, go to my Instagram, just check the facts. Okay, I know how to put together a red lip. But anyway, my name is Katie Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to see how I got a full glam, just keep on watching. All right, y'all, so we're gonna start with some brown. I'm going to take my brow pencil that I normally use. It's our Morphe. I don't know if it is going to focus. Hopefully it does. All right, so this is the Morphe one, and this is the one that I use on me and my client. This is the chocolate mousse. So I'm gonna take this, and how I like to start, I really do like to brush my brows up. So I brush my brows up. They need to be done, y'all, so just charge to my head and my heart. Okay, all right, so what I like to do we all see this line here, right? You all have a natural line, everybody does, under their eyebrow. So I'm just going to lightly make a line underneath, and I'm pretty much going to follow my brow line, right? Boom. Doesn't really look like I did anything, but it does at the same time. So I like to brush these up to fill it in and possibly make little fake brow hairs. You see this line here, babe? Let me tell you something. We just gonna fill it in. Oh, look at that. We made a brow. We made a brow. Okay, we did. So and there we go. There is the brow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just follow right along. And I just brush it up to make it look very natural. And we'll do the same exact thing to the other side. Okay? BRB. And there she is, people. We have two brows. They may not be twins, but they definitely are sisters. Okay, all right, so we're done with that. Literally 2 seconds. We're going to take, normally I have my other concealer, but because I ran out, we're going to be using the Can't Stop Won't Stop today in golden. And I'm just going to take a dab of that. What I like to do, I'm going to tell y'all what I like to do. Because I don't like a whole bunch of concealer at the end of on my brows, the place where I'm going to arch it at, that's literally where I put it. That's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna take my brush. And I'm literally going to, this is actually a, what is this? This is the wet and wild brush. So I'm going to literally take it and smooth it out. You can still have that like natural look. I'll take a little bit more. Boom. There you have it, a brow. There she goes. There is the brow. I'm also gonna put some on my eyelid. Get it all over the lid, just like so. I'm wondering if I should turn my lighting down just a tidbit so you all will be able to see for real exactly what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take my brush, my setting brush, the same brush that I'm going to use underneath my eye. I'm going to take this. This is actually by Real Techniques. This is the number 402, which I'm pretty sure you all are familiar with this brush. If not, go get it. It's a wonderful brush, okay? So I'm going to blend on the eye. We just blending, y'all. This is very much so beginner friendly, because the focus is the red lip. My little sister actually was the one that asked me to do a red lip. So I was like, sure. And I had told her that a long time ago. So I'm like, let me actually fulfill what I said I was going to do. And that's what I'm planning on doing all 2023. Like, I literally was at work today like, okay, this is what I'm going to do far as my YouTube goes and all the things that I plan on doing with that and just making that happen. My brother is on my ass about modeling. That's another thing I'm planning on doing. So I'm just planning on doing a lot more and just really like focusing myself on me. But I'm going to take my Laura Mercier. This is the mini powder. This is actually the translucent powder. And I'm literally going to dab and this is where it won't crease and you won't be able to have all, it won't be sweaty. Just in case you may not know, yeah, eyeballs do sweat, okay? So this is what this is for. All right, so next what we're going to do, I'm going to do an eye, like an actual real eye. I was going to do just my regular brown smoky, but I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill palette. This is actually one of my favorite palettes. So I'm going to take this. I can't show y'all the inside because baby, it she a little dusty. She a little dusty. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and this is a Makeup Shack brush in T12. It's actually one of my really good brushes as well. Actually, do I want this brush just a little? Let's take my Morphe brush, and this one, it doesn't have a number on it, so but I'm going to take the lighter dark shade and I'm just going to blend that in my crease. And it doesn't have to be all super clean or whatever, like just blend, just blend. Because all that matters really is the finishing product, not the way you start. Not how you start, it's how you finish. So I'm just blending this in. Not my camera finna die. This is just ghetto, just pure ghetto. But I'm gonna keep going until it decides it wanna do what it wanna do. So I'll do a little tap off. You know, we're gonna come back, we're gonna go on this side. And then we're doing the same exact thing. Literally the same exact thing. All right, so if we could see how that is transitioning, I started from the started from the outer, and I'm going in, and just little windshield wipers. Okay, see how that gave me some definition, and I'm gonna go back again, and I'm gonna do it again. One more time. I'm outside. I promise y'all this is gonna be a very simple look. I promise you. We're not gonna make it difficult. We're gonna come back and do a very in-depth look. But as of right now, we going with this, okay? So, as you can see, that gave me the definition that I was looking for. Let's do the other side. And literally when people be like, your crease, this is your crease, you all. Like this part right here, that's your crease. So we just gonna blend that. And you could blend it up to your liking. What do you feel you like, okay? If it's dark enough for you, I'm gonna go just a tidbit darker, just a tidbit on the edge. And I'm gonna swift it in the middle just a little. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of dark color. So I'm gonna take this one, not the darkest one, but this one. Oh, this one is called Boo Bear. The first one I was called Booked. So, and we just going on the edge, on the edge. This is just for my liking, how I like my makeup when I do a red lip, preferably. Okay, so that's pretty much dark enough for me. I'm gonna tap it again, a little tap tap, and we're gonna go on this side. And you see how I'm literally just staying at the edge. I'm not blending it over because I don't really want too much over there. So, oh, she is coming together, babe. She's coming together. All right, so I'm pretty much done with my crease. It's pretty dark enough how I like it. So we're gonna take another Morphe brush. This one also does not have a number, I do apologize. And we're gonna go in Just Barely. So Just Barely and Good Vibes. I'm a dab between both of those. So these are the second and third. So let's go in Good Vibes first. Go in Good Vibes, do the tap tap, and then I'm literally just gonna tap this all over my eye. You are not going to go too far over because you want this definition and the crease to still stay. So, I'm just going and I'm going. Okay, so that looks good, right? But I may want it just a tidbit lighter. So, I'm going to tap that. And I'm going to go in that crease again. I mean, on my actual lid. So, we're going on the lid. But remember, I am not going over. You see, I'm not touching where I put the darker color in the crease. So that's that, right? Looks very natural. I'm gonna go in Just Barely, just a little bit, cause baby, she be there. And I'm gonna lighten it up just a tid. Literally just a tidbit. Okay, my camera decided they wanted to die. Just rude, like I said. Anyway, so now that I'm done with the eyes, this is it. That's all you all are getting. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. liner. So I usually use e.l.f. or I use Revlon. Revlon has a really good liner as well. And I'm just going to line my eyes. So I like to start in the inner. Since I'm not doing a wing necessarily. And boom, she's on. That's just to give the eye a little bit more definition. I'm not necessarily doing a wing. And y'all, please excuse me being ashy. I'm just, listen. I got a dog. I gotta wash my hands 1,000 times. Just bear with me, okay? So, I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side. A little bit more off of there. She's done. Okay. And then of course I'll go back in and put a little bit more on my duck. All right. So let's move on to the fun part, which is the face. That's actually my absolute favorite part. So I'm going to take my Milani. This is the Rose Primer, the Prep and Hydrate. Very lightweight. I love this primer. Okay, there she goes. Boom shakalaka. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna spread it all over my face. In the summertime, I like to do 2 different primers because I like to have a matte primer in the middle and then like a moisture on the rest of my face. But since it's cold outside, we're gonna make sure that we have moisture everywhere, okay? Rub that all throughout my T-zone. All right. She is nice and prepped on the skin. So during the winter time, I like to wear light foundation. So this is the light light reflecting foundation by NARS. My color is in Macao. This is it. And then I also have the Luminous Silk foundation by GRWM, and my number is 8.75. So that's that. I'm literally gonna take 1 pump of each. Do a little shake, shake here, shake, shake there. All right, so 1 pump, right? It's gonna cover my whole face. Watch, actually we'll do 2. We'll do 2 pumps. All right, that's all you need. But because I'm mixing, I'm gonna put this right on top. A little squirt, so you see it. All right, so that's that. So this is one of my brushes, my Morphe. I don't know why this set didn't come with no damn numbers or nothing on it, but it didn't. Okay, so we're moving right along. So that now that my face, you're gonna feel when this Milani primer, and it actually like soaks into your skin, you're gonna be like, okay, it's done. I can put my foundation on now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm literally going to scoop it and dab it. All right, watch. Literally a dab. I'm gonna go to the other side. Dab again. Okay, I'm gonna fill with that side. I'm gonna fill it with this side. And I like to do tapping motions, tap and swirl depending on, you know, what we're working with. Tap, 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 tap. Now, I normally don't go back in, but I'm just going to, because I don't like a lot of foundation on my forehead. Me personally, I don't. So take whatever is on my cheeks. Okay, is she looking good? She is. She's looking pretty much one tone. Alright. Looks pretty even to me. Let's check. Yep. Alright, so this excess, we're gonna blend it on the forehead or somewhere around once we get done with the concealer and things like that. So this is the concealer, Born This Way concealer, and Cookie. This is the number. This is Cookie. Is it the right? Okay, so right. Let's see. Boom shakalaka that. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. She doesn't want to focus, but it's okay. I told y'all what it is, so y'all know which one it is. All right. So what I do with this, I literally put this right on this side. So I go from my nose, and I'm going up to my eye. Alright, and we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, so if you haven't guessed it already, what I'm gonna do, I'm also going to put it down my nose. Alright, that's pretty much where I put this lighter concealer. Now, the one that is Can't Stop, Won't Stop and Golden, what I like to do is put it on the outer parts of my face because it's a little bit darker and it's more to my skin tone. that's pretty much what we do today, okay, as you can see. So I'm going to wait a second and let that dry down a little bit. And what I like to do also is I take the Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and I use this one in 420. And what I like to do, normally I would either dab it on my hand and then just dab it in there and swish it, but today what I'm going to do, I'm going to just right above my line. You see why I have a natural, where most women does, I have a natural contour line right there, right? So what I'm going to do is just, we're going to dab, we got 2 streaks. I don't know if you can see the other streak, but it's there. Okay, so dab and dab. I did 3, so we'll do 3 on this side. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to let that dry down. What I'm going to do, the same setting brush that I used earlier, we're going to use it again. So what I'm going to do, look, I'm going to bring this down to the top part of my lip. And you're literally going to stay right here in this little section. What I like to do also is a little smile. Looks like smile, I ain't never heard nobody. Okay. So I'm going to just dab this all across. And sorry for the funny faces, y'all know how it is, okay? When you gotta make sure that you're getting up under there, you're getting in there, so there ain't no creasing. Okay, it's looking a little crazy right now, but it's gonna get better, trust me. All right, as you can see, I am definitely pushing it outward. Now this is when our foundation comes back to life. But before we hit that with the foundation, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, and this concealer that we have, I'm literally just going to beat it out. And we're gonna push it up on that cheekbone. So you see how I'm going upward? Do a little slight smile. You've been doing nothing but dabbing it in. So we dab, dabbing, dabbing, and we pushing up, girl. We pushing up. You see it formulating real nice and smooth. We just gonna push up, my girl, okay? So we have that side done. As you can see, the contour is coming into play. And the same exact thing applies to the other side. You don't really pretty much don't want to go as far as underneath your natural line. Remember that line I was telling you about? We don't want to go underneath there. So we just gonna keep dabbing up until it's blended out completely. Okay, so now we're gonna take our, we can take this brush. So this is another just little fluffy brush, and I do use this underneath my eyes often. So I'm not gonna do nothing but just tap off that excess and make sure it's blended. So make sure it's completely blended and we don't look crazy. And this is what I mean by tapping off the excess. See all of that on there? You can also use a sponge if, you know, need be. If you use a brush first and then you use a sponge, that works perfectly fine as well. So I am just blending that all together underneath the eye, making sure we look nice and smooth, which it's looking like we do. Right, so because we don't want to start creasing, I'm gonna do my nose. I'm gonna take that exact same brush and I'm just gonna swish this down and we're gonna blend it. Now the reason why I like doing this is because it gives you that natural contour on your nose where you don't necessarily have to go in with other products for your nose. Now I'm gonna use a little powder on that, but I ain't gonna use too much of the cream, although I could. I ain't gonna use the cream like how we just did with the cheeks. So I dab those cheeks back out, babe. Okay, we want to keep that nice, just a luminous, natural glow to the face. Okay, we're gonna keep that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the brush that I did the access with, right? And I'm going to tap that on, dip it, tap it off, do a little shake, and I'm literally gonna put it underneath the eye. We look well and put together. We still look very shiny over here, so we're gonna do this side again. Tap, tap, shake, shake, and underneath that eye, babe. Now, I typically like to do this twice. So I'm gonna do it again. This time I'm gonna just tap it in my hand a little bit. And I go right back under that eye. Now you see how we still looking good. We got the bright under eye working for us. Our cheeks are looking good. Now, because I did not contour my chin, doesn't mean I don't put powder there. Okay? So, alright, and I'm gonna tap that on my nose. Boom. Right. Right. It's contouring on its own. We're gonna leave that there. That's how we're gonna leave it. Now I'm gonna take the dark. Now I stand by this. Huh? Right here. Yeah, Juvia's Place does it every time. Every single time. Every single time. So I'm gonna take the top shade because the top shade is a little bit lighter than the darker shade. I mean the bottom shade. Tap it twice, and I do a little slice nail again. And we just gonna tap that in there, just like that. Just pretty much the same way you just did the creaming, right? Tap, tap, and tap on the face. So 3 taps. And it gives you that cheek, babe. We love a good cheek. Me, baby, personally, I love a good cheek. We love a good cheek bone. We love a good cheek. It just all just goes together. Okay? It just goes together. And I do put some on both sides of my forehead. Boom. Okay? So we're done with that. We're done. We're done. Okay? So I'm also going to take the same exact fluffy satin brush. I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna line my cheek up. Just a little. Lined. Okay? Don't worry, that little line, that little white line is not gonna stay there. She's doing it for the girls, okay? She is doing it for the girls. Now, remember we still have this access back here? We're gonna let this sit for a second and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that. So, from here, let's get this brush. Get a little brush going on one. Alright, so I'm gonna take the exact same one that I did for my cheeks. I'm gonna do my nose. So I'm gonna start up here, just go straight down with it. Working the magic. I hope y'all see it. And we're doing the same exact thing on this side. Now mind you, this powder is still sitting on your face, okay? And I'll come around. Just doing the shape of your nose, actually. It's pretty much what you're doing. Now I'm gonna do something that I have not done in a while. Wipe this off. Baby, makeup in your makeup bag be looking like, ugh, who did it and fucking why, okay? Don't make up time for that. Alright, so I'm gonna put a white underneath my eyes. Now, I actually really love doing this because it opens up the eyes, especially if you have like heavy lashes on or something like that. Listen, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put this underneath. Alright, so we see it. We see it. Okay. I'm gonna do the other side. Alright, so the white is underneath there. It's such a look, it's such a vibe. I love it. Okay. Next, what I'm gonna do, we're finally on to lips. Now that we are like pretty much done with the face, I'm gonna come back because y'all thought I forgot about my blush. Baby, I'm a blush out. Okay, I ain't never gonna forget about no blush. So just wait a minute. Y'all know, y'all crazy if y'all thought I forgot that. So anyway, I'm going to take my favorite of all time. Everything pretty much I got is Morphe. A lot of things I have is Morphe. So we're gonna do the Morphe Trendsetter. I want you all to see it. So we're just on lips right now because this is our focus. So as I showed you my lip liner, right? All right, so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna do the side of my lip. Right now I can't talk, but I'm gonna talk in between time. So you see what this line is? We're gonna line outside of it. We're gonna do a little overline, okay? Okay. I'm going to take 2 lipsticks. I'm gonna take 2 different lipsticks, right? So I'm gonna take the Smashbox. The Smashbox is one. So this one is in the color Always On Liquid Lipstick Rouge A. This one is Bang Bang, okay? That's what the fuck this is. This is Bang Bang. And then this one is Feel So Grand. So this one is Feel So Grand. And this one is Bang Bang. So I have a lot of different red lipsticks, but these are the 2 we're gonna take for today. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take Feel So Grand and I'm gonna put this on the outer part what we just did for the liner. And I'm gonna start exactly how I did the first time, which is in the bottom lip. So your Feel So Grand is the outer part of the lip because it's the darker red. I like to take a dark red and I like to take a mean red, mean bright red. Although this one isn't as bright as my other ones are, but these are the first 2 I grabbed, so this is what we're taking. And there pretty much we have it. Now that we have the lip is on, right? She's there, she's on. All right, what we're gonna do, the same access that we have on the back of our hand, right? What I'm going to do is take my brush, and I'm not gonna necessarily re-dab because I don't necessarily have to, but I'm just gonna dab it because nothing is really gonna come off of it for real. Just maybe give you like a slight tint. Now, because we don't want this line to be so heavy. There we go. Blend, blend, blend. And she's gone. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. And there you have it. She's gone. Okay. Alright, so actually we're going to take a smaller brush. This is also a Morphe brush. This is actually a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush that I got like a long time ago. Now, remember we had three different browns. So now I'm going to take the very dark brown, which is this one, which is in Cinnamon Roll. I'm going to take Cinnamon Roll, dab her, and tap her off, right? And we're going to place it at the bottom to give it just some more definition. And y'all, you want to tap up under the eye. You don't want to necessarily rub under the eye. I wouldn't suggest because shit can get to flying and you don't nobody want shit in the eye. Never get tap of that. Okay? So literally tapping the bottom. But not too much where you try to take away the white line because we want the white line to be there, okay? So from there, we're almost done. We're almost done. We didn't got the lip on now. Well, how I like to work, I like to work up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, we're almost done. We got the eyes to go, and then we also got our blush to go. You thought I forgot about that blush again? I did not, okay? So normally I would put face powder on, but because it's looking very glamorous, I don't think that I need any. So I'm going to take my blush brush, again by Morphe. I'm going to dab this just a tidbit. Tap, dab off. Now we're going to do a little slice mouth, just like that. And you're literally going to put it on top of that contour. See the difference? This side is a little plain. This side is a little bit more definite. Okay? So we're just going to keep it right there. We're not going to brush it into it. We're not. We're going to keep it right there. Right here. Right? Boom. And you even got a little highlight. If you can see, you can see. I'll get up closer so you can't see. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Because reason why you don't want to push it up, me personally, everybody has their different techniques. I don't necessarily push mine up because I want that contour to stay. I want that definition to stay exactly where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. And I'm gonna tap, tap, tap. And I love me some blush, y'all. I love it, love it, love it. It just puts the look together, like literally, okay? And I'm going to just dab that extra off my nose. Alright. I actually may do this look coming up real soon, okay? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, maybe I should do this tomorrow. I'm actually gonna wear red tomorrow. Nah, they don't deserve it. I forgot to get some lashes because I decided to throw all of mine away after I've used them 1,000 times. So because I can do it with my real lash, that's exactly what we're gonna do, okay? I don't think today I'm gonna put on a lash, but you all will be able to see me with a real lash very soon, just not today. Alright, so you see what I mean when I said, let me show you. Let me bring y'all in a little bit. You see what I mean when I said I can do it on my real lash? Real lashes are, hold on. Real lashes are always popping, okay? But I'm gonna find a lash. I don't know what I did with them, but we may find one. I don't know. Again, the focus was the full face, but it's okay. It's quite alright. I'm not gonna trip about it. I'm not gonna have a fit about it. God gave me these things, so I'm gonna utilize them, okay? Despite me not having a lash, I still made it work. We're still good. The face is still done, still flawless. So I just want to say thank you all for watching and tuning in to my video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this and many more makeup videos to come, just comment below. Thanks, babe.